All right, so today we're going to do a quick video on posting Facebook social media ads. And so the way our team defines a social media ad is that you put something out there somewhere on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Swap and Shops, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, that had your link. Joe, for me, it's joe.caseyhomesearcher.com. Yours would be your first name.caseyhomesearcher.com. That we're trying to get people to click on to go and register on your website to drive leads to your database. Because remember, if you use your first name.caseyhomesearcher.com and somebody goes to that website before they can see any houses, it's going to make them register and it's going to collect their contact information and then automatically import that into your database and notify you that it is. So one of our goals is to post I think it's 6 social media ads a week right now, but that's going to be ever changing. So we're going to come to our Facebook page, and we're also going to bring up the Nelson Home Group page. So I've kind of got them open in 3 different tabs here so I can quickly maneuver. So the first thing I want to do is find the URL that I'm going to, the house of the URL that I'm going to share. So maybe it's one of your listings, maybe it's a listing on our team, maybe it's a listing from our office or whatever. But I'm going to find it on here. And so some people have luck typing in the address. I don't. So however you find it, it doesn't matter. Just find it. I usually just do the zip code. And then I know the house that I'm interested in doing is $215,000. So I come into the price filter and I put the minimum price at $215,000 and the maximum price. So this is going to show me everything in Kearney for $215,000 is basically what I'm doing. Oops, I got one too many zeros in there. And there it is right there. So I'm just going to click it and it's going to bring me to its specific page. Okay. And then I'm just going to come back to my business page and we're going to copy and paste a couple things here. We're not going to do this all in one. So you can put whatever text you want, but it's really important to include a few things. And so really it's your best bet just to come to our business page and copy it. But if it's not your listing or not from our team, it's from somebody else's, use the same model. And you can copy and paste this and just change the text even if you want and use all these emojis. But we try and use the emojis to be eye-catching. But basically we want some, basic information up here and our contact info. Then we put our URL, and for this one it was one of Lauren's listings. But that URL won't work. It's broken if you copy and paste it because Facebook shortens it so that you don't have like 4 lines of text and it comes all the way down to here just for the link. So you can't copy and paste that. And then some features, and then you're going to want to put proudly brokered with Keller Williams Northland Partners LLC. If it's your listing or it's somebody from our team, that's all you need to put. You don't need to put anything else. If it's another agent from another team or whatever, you're going to put listing courtesy of the Nelson Home Group, proudly brokered with Keller Williams Northland Partners LLC, and put the brokerage phone number. So obviously if it's a different brokerage, you're going to put in the team or the agent that has it listed, courtesy of the team and the name that has it listed, and then proudly brokered with. So I'm just going to, because that link is broken, I'm going to do a couple of things here. I am going to copy this URL first into my post. I put an enter on there so I could put text above it. So when you do that first, it creates a really nice preview for you. So I'm going to come back to the business page because I'm just going to copy and paste from the business page. So I'm going to make sure I get the right stuff highlighted. I'm going to right click and hit copy, come back and hit paste, boom. And then I'm going to change this obviously to Joe, or your name, at 885 4933. You can also always change the spacing because it may not copy over just right if you want, however you want to set it up. And then I'm going to copy and paste this part because I don't want to copy and paste the URL because it's broken. And I don't want to, if I copy and paste a broken URL, it will change that preview there. So I'm going to come down here and put the rest of it. And you can take those periods out if you want. That's something that Instagram requires to be able to they don't have an enter button on there. So you take those out if you want. Again, if this was not my listing, let's say I was listing, it was somebody else, it would be listing courtesy of the Mickey Mouse real estate team. Pardon my typing in spelling. And then so you want to you'll have to add that. If it's not a listing with our team, you need to add that. If it's a listing with our team, whether it's yours or somebody else on the team, you don't need to put that. We all share, it's fine. And then, but you always need to have this proudly brokered with and put the name of the brokerage and the brokerage's phone number. Okay. So I'm going to take that back out. It would be ready to post and I would just literally hit post. Okay. And then when I do, it's all there. And I can click that link and boom. Now, so it's all there. Now you can hit share in a group, and then you can just select whatever groups you want to share it to. Swap and shops, whatever else. The other option that may work, because if you share this to the group, it's going to have you, like if I don't put any text in where it says say something about this, I would want to check include original post. It's going to say Joe Nelson and then have it's sharing my post. So the other way to do it would be to go directly to, I'm going to delete this because I don't really want this on my page. But let's say I wanted to do this in a Carney swap and shop. Go directly to the swap and shop and make the post there. So once this loads, what are you selling? Put a title in here, just listed in Carney or beautiful home in Hyde Park or whatever it is. Put the price, make sure you update the zip code forever where the listing is, and then just copy and paste that description in here. But again, keep in mind the URL is going to be broken, so you're going to want to do it kind of in 3 chunks like I showed you. So you're going to do this first part, copy and paste that in there, and fix the spacing, and then do this part, copy and paste the URL. Of course, that's Lauren's, but because I'm doing it from the business page, and then copy and paste, this lower part in there, and then fix the formatting and the spelling and all that stuff. Okay, but see how it automatically puts the preview there. Okay, that's the really important part. You can add photos, but typically I just let the preview speak for itself. And then once you do this, you can, I'm going to hit X, I don't want to do that. Then you can, post it to you can post your own to other groups. Once you get it posted into one, there should be a pop-up or a drop-down to post. Then it's not, you don't have to recreate the post over and over again. You can just share it to how many other groups you want. And so that's how we're going to create those. And then the other thing to keep in mind though is when people then click that link in Facebook and register, if you see on here, it has, here's some leads. And if you got one, it would say assigned to, and it'd have you here. But under here, under registered, this is the source. It would say SN-Facebook, typically. And when it does that, then it does not start the speed to lead drip campaign. So if you do this, you need to know that the speed to lead drip campaign is not starting automatically. For the people that you want to start it for, you need to go in and start that manually. And so the way you would do that is once the lead comes in, you would just click on it, come to subscriptions, assign new drip, and then I just like to type buyer speed, and I want to select the Google one. It's not Zillow, Realtor, or HomeLight. Yes, it came from Facebook, but Facebook and Google's drip campaigns are going to be the same, so we're going to select that and then hit assign, and that'll start the speed to lead. But if it's one of your friends or somebody and they were just kind of clicking around out of curiosity, great, you got them in your database now. Assign the database label, and if you can, get their mailing address, and now you've automatically imported somebody into your database, and it's super simple that way. So that's an easy, powerful way just to get people into your Facebook. If it's not somebody or even if it is, but you want to run the speed to lead, then you would just need to assign that speed to lead. And that's how we make social media ads, and the goal is to do several of those a week. But again, you can take the same listing and share it to your own page and to 5 swap and shops, and that hits the goal of 6. Just be careful. You don't want to post this stuff to your page over and over and over again. It's going to get ignored if you post it on your personal page all the time. So try and think of different community groups and Facebook groups that you can expose it to besides just your personal page. All right, that's it. Good luck. Happy hunting.